The 10 most popular sports in the world. Since time immemorial, sports have played a pivotal role in society, uniting people of diverse cultures and creating a global passion. Today, we'll explore the sports that have captured the hearts and minds of millions across the globe. Number 10. Golf. Approximately 450 million fans. Golf is a famous and recognized sport worldwide. It is played outdoors on extensive fields and is designed for both professional and amateur players. The object of the game is to hit a small ball with a golf club and try to get it into a hole in as few strokes as possible. Golf is characterized by its elegance and its focus on precision and strategy. Golf courses are designed with natural and man-made obstacles such as bunkers, lakes, and trees that add an extra challenge to the game. Players must calculate the proper distance, direction, and force for each hit. Throughout history, golf has been associated with the upper class and has been considered an elite sport. However, in recent decades, it has become more accessible and popular among people of different ages and skill levels. Golf offers a unique combination of exercise, competition, and camaraderie. The sport features numerous renowned tournaments and competitions, with the 4 major tournaments known as the Majors, being the Augusta Masters, the US Open, the British Open, and the PGA Championship. These events attract the best players in the world and are followed by millions of fans all over the planet. Number 9. Baseball. Approximately 500 million fans. Baseball is a famous and very popular sport in various parts of the world. It is played with 2 teams of 9 players each, and the main objective is to score more runs than the opposing team. The game takes place on a field called a diamond that has 4 bases: first, second, third, and home plate. The offensive team tries to hit the ball thrown by the opposing team's pitcher and run across the bases, while the defensive team tries to catch the ball and pick off the runners. The pitcher tries to throw the ball in such a way that the batter cannot hit it, while the batter looks to hit it as far as possible or make solid contact to advance the bases. Baseball is played over 9 innings, and the team that scores the most runs at the end of the game is the winner. In addition to the ability to hit and throw, baseball requires strategy, tactics, and teamwork. Teams can use different tactics, such as hitting the ball to strategic places on the field or throwing hard-to-hit pitches. Baseball has a long history and has evolved over the years. It is especially popular in countries like the United States, Japan, the Dominican Republic, and Cuba. In the United States, Major League Baseball, MLB, is the most important professional league and features iconic teams such as the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 8. Rugby. Approximately 800 million fans. Rugby union is a very popular and exciting team sport played all over the world. Although it has its origins in the UK, it has spread to many other nations and has gained a passionate following in every corner of the globe. Rugby is played with 2 teams of 15 players each, although there is also a variant known as Rugby Sevens, which is played with teams of 7 players. The main objective of the game is to score points by taking the oval ball into the opposing team's try zone or by kicking it through the goalposts. Rugby is characterized by its physical and contact game. Players can carry the ball and pass it back, but not forward, which requires great skill and strategy. Players can also stop their opponents through tackles, which involve bringing down the player with the ball. Rugby is known for its spirit of camaraderie and fair play. Although it is a tough sport, the players respect the rules and the referee and often exchange greetings after the games. In addition, rugby promotes the values of teamwork, discipline, and mutual respect. At the international level, rugby has major events such as the Rugby World Cup, which is held every 4 years and brings together the best teams from around the world. Nations like New Zealand, South Africa, England and Australia are known for having strong rugby traditions and have won multiple world championships. Number 7. Volleyball. Approximately 900 million fans. Volleyball is a popular and exciting sport that is played all over the world. It is a team sport in which two teams compete to hit a ball over a net and try to make it touch the ground of the opposite field, while the other team tries to avoid it. The main objective is to score points and win sets to win the match. Volleyball is played on a rectangular court divided by a net in the center. Each team is made up of 6 players and the objective is to hit the ball with the hands or arms over the net towards the opponent's field. Players must work as a team to pass, attack and block the ball effectively. Volleyball is a dynamic sport that requires physical and technical skills such as jumping, running, hitting and blocking. Players must have good coordination, agility, and stamina to compete at a high level. Volleyball is played at different levels, from recreational to professional. It is a very followed sport in the Olympic Games and has international competitions, such as the Volleyball World Cup and the Volleyball World Championship. It is also very popular at the school and university level, and is practiced both indoors and outdoors. Number 6. Tennis. Approximately 1 billion fans. Tennis is a famous and exciting sport that is played at both amateur and professional levels all over the world. Its origins are believed to date back to 12th century France, but it became popular in the 19th century. Tennis is played on a rectangular court divided by a net in the center. Players use rackets to hit a ball over the net to the opposite side, trying to prevent their opponent from hitting it back. The main objective is to score points by landing the ball within the opponent's playing area without being touched or returned out of bounds by the opponent. Tennis is played on different surfaces such as grass, clay, and hard surfaces. Each surface has its own characteristics, which affects the style of play and the strategies used by the players. The sport features 4 Grand Slam tournaments, which are considered tennis' most prestigious events: the Australian Open, Roland Garros, also known as the French Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. These tournaments attract the best players in the world and are followed by millions of people around the world. Number 5. Basketball. Approximately 2.2 billion fans. Basketball is a famous and widely practiced sport all over the world. It is played between 2 teams of 5 players each, with the objective of scoring points by throwing a ball through a ring placed at a height of 3.05 meters. The sport was invented in 1891 by James Naismith, a Canadian physical education teacher. Basketball is played on a rectangular court with a hard surface. Players can move by dribbling the ball, dribbling, or passing it between them. The team in possession of the ball attempts to advance to the opposing team's basket and score points via field goals or free throws. Basketball is characterized by its fast pace and the technical skill required. Players must be agile, have good reflexes, and be able to make quick and precise movements. In addition, teamwork, strategy, and the ability to read the game are emphasized. Over the years, basketball has become a very popular sport, both at the amateur and professional levels. The National Basketball Association, NBA, of the United States is the most famous and followed league worldwide, with highly talented players and recognized stars such as Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant. Number 4. Cricket. Approximately 2.5 billion fans. Cricket is a world-famous sport played with a hard ball, a bat, and 2 teams of 11 players each. It is especially popular in countries like India, England, Australia, South Africa, and the Caribbean. The object of cricket is to score more runs than the opposing team. One team bats while the other team pitches and tries to get the batters out. The playing field is oval and is divided into different areas such as the pitch, the batting area, and the goals. The game takes place in innings, where one team bats and the other team pitches. Each innings is divided into overs, and in each over, the bowler tries to take out the opposing team's batsman. Batsmen try to hit the ball and run between the goals to score runs. Cricket is known for its length and slow pace compared to other sports. Matches can last several days in the Test format, while in other shorter formats, such as T20, matches are played in a few hours. Cricket has a rich history and tradition, with international tournaments such as the Cricket World Cup and the T20 World Cup capturing the attention of millions of fans around the world. Number 3. Ice hockey. Approximately 2.8 billion fans. Ice hockey is a famous and exciting sport that is played all over the world. It is especially popular in countries like Canada, the United States, Russia, and several European countries. The game takes place on an ice rink, where two teams compete to score goals into the opponent's goal. Ice hockey is played with a rubber puck called a puck and long sticks called sticks. Each team has 6 players, including a goalie, who glide across the ice on skates. The objective is to pass the puck between the players and take it to the opponent's area to shoot at the goal and score goals. The team that scores the most goals at the end of regulation time wins the match. The game of ice hockey is known for its speed, physicality, and technical ability. Players must have excellent coordination, balance, and agility to move quickly across the ice and avoid opponents. Physical contact is also allowed, making the game even more exciting and competitive. Ice hockey is played at the professional level in leagues such as the National Hockey League, NHL, in North America and the Continental Hockey League, KHL, in Russia, among others. These leagues feature renowned teams and talented players who are followed by passionate fans around the world. Number 2. American football. Approximately 4 billion fans. American football is an extremely popular sport in the United States. It is played between two teams of 11 players each, and the main objective is to advance the ball to the opposing team's end zone to score points. The sport is characterized by its physical and tactical intensity, and is known for its physical and strategic style of play. The playing field is rectangular and is divided into zones with marked lines. The attacking team has 4 attempts, called downs, to advance at least 10 yards. If they manage to do it, they get 4 new downs to keep moving forward. If they fail to get 10 yards on those attempts, the defending team gains possession of the ball. The attacking team can advance through runs or passes. Running involves a running back trying to advance the ball while defending players try to stop it. Passing, on the other hand, involves the thrower of the ball, quarterback, attempting to send the ball to a receiver for a catch. Defending players will try to intercept the pass or stop the receiver. The main objective is to score touchdowns, which are worth 6 points. To achieve this, a player must carry the ball into the opposing team's end zone or catch a pass in that zone. After a touchdown, the team can attempt an extra point by kicking the ball between the goalposts or attempt a 2-point conversion, in which they must advance the ball back into the end zone. In addition to touchdowns, points can also be scored through field goals, which are worth 3 points. A field goal is achieved by kicking the ball between the goalposts from a static position on the field. American football is known for its spectacularity and the strategy involved. Teams have designed plays that they run throughout the game to confuse the opposing defense. Defense also plays a crucial role in trying to stop the opposing team's advances and forcing errors. The NFL, National Football League, is the main American football league in the United States and has a large fan base across the country. The Super Bowl, the NFL Final, is one of the most watched and anticipated sporting events of the year. Number 1. Soccer. Approximately 4.5 billion fans. Soccer is one of the most popular and exciting sports in the world. It is played in almost every corner of the planet and has millions of fans. The object of the game is to score more goals than the opposing team in a given time. Soccer is played on a rectangular field with 2 teams of 11 players each. Each team tries to advance the ball towards the opposite goal and score goals. Players may use any part of their body, except their arms and hands, to control and pass the ball. The opposing team tries to intercept the ball and prevent the attacking team from scoring. Soccer is characterized by its fast pace and the need for technical and tactical skills. Players must be able to run, dribble, pass, and shoot with precision. In addition, communication and coordination between players are critical to the success of the team. At a professional level, soccer has various competitions, with the FIFA World Cup being the most prestigious international tournament. There are also national leagues in each country, where teams compete against each other to win the league title. Some of the most famous leagues include the Premier League in England, La Liga in Spain, Serie A in Italy, and the Bundesliga in Germany.